Think traveling after 70 will feel just like it did in your 40s? Think again. What most travel guides leave out is that once you cross into your 70s, the rules of travel quietly change. And if you're not aware of the hidden dangers, that dream vacation can slip into costly mistakes, added stress, or even real danger. But here's the good news. This isn't about slowing down. It's about equipping yourself with insider tips to travel smarter, safer, and entirely on your own terms. Because let's be honest, your age doesn't hold you back. Only a lack of preparation does. In this video, we'll uncover 5 hidden dangers of senior travel that many people never see coming. And wait until you hear danger number 3. It surprises even the most seasoned travelers. These challenges aren't roadblocks. They're problems you can easily sidestep with the right approach. Ready to unlock the smarter way to travel after 70? Let's dive in. Before we dive in, subscribe to our channel right now and check the links in the description for some hand-picked travel essentials that will make your future travels more enjoyable. Danger number 1, physical demands. You might believe you're set for that 12-hour flight or picturesque cobblestone stroll, but here's what glossy brochures rarely mention. After 70, your body handles strain in new ways. That economy seat that felt merely uncomfortable at 50 can now become a genuine health risk. Hours of sitting in cramped airline rows raise the chance of deep vein thrombosis, dangerous clots that form in the legs, and those charming European cobblestone streets, they're tougher than they look. As one viewer admitted, walking them can be a real challenge. That quaint hotel without an elevator quickly turns into a nightmare for aging knees. So how do you manage these physical demands? Here's a practical plan. First, schedule deliberate rest days between outings, one active day followed by a lighter one. Second, book accommodations with accessibility in mind, like elevator access and closeness to key sites. Third, stay longer in fewer locations instead of rushing from place to place. Pro tip from a 79-year-old who's traveled widely since hitting 70, we now upgrade to premium economy or business class. It's a concession to age. Want another insider hack? Stay tuned, because the next danger is even trickier. Danger number 2, medical vulnerabilities. Even if you're physically prepared, there's another risk many seniors underestimate: medical vulnerabilities. Here's what travel agencies rarely mention. Healthcare systems differ greatly around the globe, and what you rely on at home may be missing entirely overseas. Picture this. You're in a remote area and suddenly develop chest pain. Do you know where the closest hospital is? Will staff understand your language? Will they accept your insurance? In many regions, especially developing ones, hospitals lack the resources to handle age-related conditions. An even bigger concern is medication access. The pills you take every day might be unavailable, or even restricted in some countries. And if your suitcase with medication is lost, an inconvenience can quickly become a life-threatening crisis. Here's how to stay protected. First, see your doctor before traveling for a full checkup and a written list of all prescriptions. Second, pack extra doses in your carry-on, never in checked bags. Third, research local medical options before you commit to a destination. Fourth, purchase travel insurance that specifically covers seniors and pre-existing conditions. Pro tip from an experienced senior traveler. We always carry solid international medical insurance. It isn't optional, it's essential. Think that covers it? Just wait until you hear about the next danger. Danger number 3, cognitive fatigue. At 70 and beyond, your brain processes information differently, and too much new input at once can trigger mental overload. Picture this. You land after a long international flight, signs are in a foreign language, announcements echo overhead, and crowds rush past you. For younger travelers, this is stressful. For seniors, it can cause poor decisions exactly when you need to stay sharp. This explains why capable, experienced travelers sometimes board the wrong bus, overpay for services, or fall victim to scams. So how do you reduce cognitive strain? First, allow buffer time between flights, transfers, and activities. Rushing amplifies the stress. Second, use technology wisely. Translation apps and offline GPS maps can cut down on confusion. Third, prepare a structured itinerary with clear directions printed out, not just saved on your phone. Pro tip from an 80-year-old international traveler. I always begin my journey early in the day so the long travel hours feel like a single workday and don't wreck my sleep cycle. Want to know what's even more subtle? the next danger can creep in quietly and affect your whole experience. Danger number 4, psychological disorientation. When you travel, you step out of familiar routines, and that shift can create real challenges. At home, you follow predictable patterns that bring comfort. Abroad, even simple tasks like ordering food or asking for directions can suddenly feel overwhelming. One viewer put it well: not being able to communicate easily makes even small interactions stressful. The result? Many seniors retreat to their hotel rooms instead of enjoying the culture they came to see. So how do experienced travelers stay grounded? First, keep regular connections with home through phone or video calls. Second, learn a few basic phrases in the local language. Simple greetings go a long way. Third, consider staying longer in one place rather than hopping from city to city. As one seasoned traveler shared, "We spend a month or two in a single location, and it feels far less exhausting." Pro tip from a 71-year-old who moved abroad: because we traveled often before, adjusting has always been easier for us. Ready for the final danger? It's the one that targets seniors directly. The fifth hidden danger is the increased risk of being targeted by criminals. To be clear, thieves and scammers often profile seniors as easy marks. They watch for slower movement, visible confusion, or hesitation to make a scene. One viewer shared their story: a pickpocket in Casablanca and a wildly overpriced taxi in Istanbul. Acting firmly saved their money then, but they admitted it would be harder to react that way today. So how can you stay safe? First, project confidence even if you don't feel it. Walk with purpose, keep eye contact, and remain aware of your surroundings. Second, use anti-theft gear such as money belts or slash-resistant bags. Third, learn about common scams at your destination before you arrive. Fourth, travel with companions when possible, especially after dark. Pro tip from a 76-year-old frequent traveler: abroad, we usually stay near the resort. Risks exist everywhere, but preparation makes all the difference. Now that you know these 5 hidden dangers, you're already ahead of most senior travelers. Physical demands, medical vulnerabilities, cognitive fatigue, psychological disorientation, and criminal targeting are real issues, but none are unbeatable with the right preparation. The difference between seniors who thrive and those who struggle isn't age, it's planning. As one 71-year-old viewer put it, "I'm healthy for my age and can walk 3 miles in an hour, but I also know I can't do everything I did 20 years ago, so I travel accordingly." The key is being honest about your limits. If this video has been helpful, take a moment to like and subscribe. Your support helps us share more senior travel tips and insider advice. Now let's wrap up with some final thoughts. What's your experience traveling after 70? Have you discovered any clever hacks or strategies that make travel easier and safer? Or is there a destination you found particularly senior-friendly? Share your wisdom in the comments below. Your experience could be exactly what another viewer needs to hear. And if you're planning your next adventure, be sure to check out our other videos on senior travel hacks and destination recommendations. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss our weekly travel secrets. Safe travels!